Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 39 of the New World Ironman series. And if you remember in the last episode, we ended on what I consider the single luckiest dungeon we have ever done on this game. It was an M10 Tempest, and in one single dungeon, we landed 2 dream items I had for the account. We landed the Healthy Toast Roll on the Merkguard earrings, giving us the best intelligence earrings in the game, and we landed the Enchanted Roll on the Befouled Longsword from Tempest, giving me my dream corrupted sword. If I had the power to craft a sword, there is not a single perk I would change on this. Empowering leaping strikes on the weapon, 10% more effective than on the armor piece. Bane, which stacks with Bane on your shield, most people don't know that. And Enchanted, which is not a duplicated perk for my shield, so I can stack Vicious, double Bane, Enchanted, and Empowering Leaping Strikes on my Sword and Shield corrupted DPS setup now. I'm not being dramatic, this sword changes everything for this account. I was so excited to get this roll. Hey guys, Yami from the future here, just with a quick warning before we get any further in this video. There is no Sword and Shield content in this episode. I got a little carried away healing and ended up healing all 25 of my mutated Tempest for the week. Healing is actually very fun in this game, so I'm not here to waste your time. If you only came for Sword and Shield content, then feel free to click off the video, no hard feelings, but there is a lot of good loot and great RNG in this episode, so stick around if you're interested. Come on, please. We got a Defiled Life Staff with the Cleric. Give me one with Mending Protection. I would love that. Dude, terrible. Also, I just remembered I never showed this to you guys, but a few runs ago we got this Icebound chest piece of the Sage with Frost Conditioning and Corrupted Ward, and it's literally perfect for this dungeon because it's a frost corrupted dungeon. But I'm just so hesitant to dump Umbral Shards into stuff like this because you can only really use it in a frost dungeon, and every week the element changes. I wish they redesigned conditioning to just be elemental conditioning, and then you have to slot whatever armor shard you want the resistance for. Like for instance, this week in the frost dungeon we get frozen armor shards. I wish you could slot this into a piece of gear with elemental conditioning and it would give you frost conditioning. That way I could feel comfortable putting umbral shards into a piece of gear like this, and I can use it every week at any mutation. Right now they're just too specific. Hey, and thank you to Kachiwi for the kind words, I appreciate it, and you know what, just for you I will keep it up. Oh, holy crap, that's a really nice Great Axe, dude. Oh my god, Angry Earthbane Vicious and Insatiable Gravity Well? I mean, to be fair, when I DPS there, I already have a setup, but oh man, that's super nice. And it has a cool skin on it too, just to add to it. Oh, thank you, Kodiak, for the kind words. I appreciate it, man. I literally just made coffee and started my day, so that was a great start to the day. No, man, look at this helmet we got. Freedom, Crit Ret, and Resilient. Con and Focus, though. I am never going to land this perfect 3-perk heavy PvP helmet. Just so close every time. We also got these really nice, basically best in slot pants, but I already have so many best in slot pairs of intelligence pants, I didn't even bother to get a clip. That's hilarious. That's basically the same thing as this, but with Ancient Bane instead. Keen Vicious Corrupted Bane. You know, I think fire damage is actually neutral here, so slotting an Arcane Gem in that probably wouldn't be the worst. Oh, this is actually super nice, especially as an Outpost Rush Great Axe. Chain Spell plus Refreshing Move on a Great Axe is already top tier for me, and then adding Keen on top of it is like, well, I mean, just talking about stat padding here, but still. Hey, this isn't bad either. Keen Vicious and Enfeebling Maelstrom do 2 really good PvP axes in one run. Oh, that is a very nice hatchet. Keen, Refreshing Torrent, and Corrupted Bane. Really want to use that. I just already have so many DPS setups that I need to get through, so I'll probably never use it. Oh, dude, no way. Again? This one's Constitution, so it's definitely a little weird, but this is my second Keen Vicious and Empowering Fireball Staff on the account. That combination of perks is like so choice in OPR if you're running Fire Staff. And that's the second one on the account. Yeah, this account definitely has some different luck, man. Icebound Rapier, our first Frost Attunement weapon of the week, I think. Vicious and Frost Attunement. Oh, that's a pretty freaking powerful rapier right there. Maybe for PvP, I'm not sure about PvE. It would only really be good at the Lost Dungeon, and rapier is just not that good there to begin with. Ooh, Keen, that's a good one too. Actually, it's funny, Keen is almost as good as Refreshing Move on a Void Gauntlet. because you get so much cooldown every time you land a critical hit. So it's actually a lot more useful than people think. Whew, that is a really nice Corrupted Bane spear. Oh my god. Corrupted Bane refreshing move and thwarting counter from a chest. I mean, for bosses with Permagrit, that's going to be a hard spear to beat. We have a Corrupt Bane and Rogue one in the bank, but yeah, I do think this is better, especially with the refreshing move. Even though spear has a lot of built-in cooldown, I still like refreshing move a lot. And then we get an attunement and enchanted spear as well. This could be big. We're almost out of mutations for the week, and we haven't got an Anger Earthbane sword yet. Come on. No, Lost Bane. Could you imagine? Vicious Anger Earthbane and some sort of chain perk. Would have been so good. I don't know what we're going to do if it rotates back to Gen, and I still don't have an Anger Earthbane sword. Really amazing. I haven't gotten one all week. But as a side note, this is a really, really nice Lost Bane sword, and I'll probably be using this over the one with Thwarting Strikes in the bank. Look at that Divine Embrace. Double heal, baby. The chain on it is so much fun. And I know you guys like to see more footage of the dungeons and not just me showing you guys loot. Believe me, I totally get it, but I mean, as a healer, there's really not much to show you guys until I can get a cool life staff with Mending Protection on it, because then I can show you some pretty big healing numbers. But as it is, I mean, this is just running through, killing stuff, and looting. Empowered Counterbalance number 4. It's funny, because there's a 15th, so in 3 days, Brimstone Sands drops, and I don't know how many of these you're going to need to grab. Oh wait, we got an attunement life staff too? I didn't even notice it. About attunements on life staff sucks, but we have 4 empowered counterbalances, so that has to be enough to craft whatever great sword we need. I know there's a few pretty decent named ones. Also, it must have happened earlier today because I didn't notice, but we've passed 400,000 gold on the account. We are over 80% of the way to the coin cap. Leave a comment on this video and tell me what you think I should do when I do hit the coin cap, because honestly, I got no use for the gold. Some people were commenting saying I should give it away to noobs on the server. Some people were saying I should convert it to like the highest tier storage chests and give those away. Or maybe I should just do a giveaway to the viewers of the video who are also on YGG with me. So I'm not sure what to do with it. We're gonna hit coin cap probably next week or maybe the week after that. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think I should do. You know, actually, remember that one we got earlier with the Shirking Frost? I much prefer this. Enfeebling Maelstrom, Vicious, and Lost Bane. Dude, I'm getting so much good Lost Dungeon stuff today. I don't know what's going on. Now I'm just looking for a Warhammer with Rogue and Lost Bane. That would be awesome. Isabella's Gauntlets, dude. We finally got a piece of the Isabella set. It is so rare. I'm hunting for either the Gaze, which is the helmet slot, or the pants, which are just super nice. What are these? Empowering Breaker. I'm just really not a fan of that perk. I'm not going to scrap them just because they're so rare. It's going to be a pain to get them back. Rogue and Ancient Bane, huh? I'll keep that. I don't have any shields with Ancient Bane on them, but still a nice sword to get. Oh boy, we got a ring that's going to be a contender for our new mage ring. Check it out. Int and Con, Refreshing Evasion, Hardy, and Keen Awareness. That's basically perfect, man. I do have, just let me orb my team really quick. I do have this Garden's Ring, which is basically the Smooth Bone Ring, Leeching, Hardy, and Keen Awareness. But since Mage is mostly damage over time and Leeching doesn't really trigger off that, it's not that great. I think I'd rather take the Refreshing Evasion and just get more cooldown. Well, we got what we were asking for. Kind of. We finally got an Anger Earthbane sword. But the second perk is Life Stealing. Not that great, I'll be honest, but at least it has Strength and Con, those are relevant stats. So if we don't get anything else, this will do. Although I know I can do much better than this. I've been doing this dungeon all week. I'm gonna get a better Anger Earthbane sword, but it's nice to have at least one with it, finally. Jeez, check these pants out, you guys. Freedom Resilient, Venturing Claw Shot, Pure Strength Heavy Pants. I don't know of any heavy blunderbuss builds, although I mean it can be used defensively in OPR. But I mean those are so nice. Oh, our first Befouled Rapier of the Ranger in Legendary. This comes with Corrupted Bane and Leeching Flurry by default, I think. Let me just make sure my team's okay. Let me make sure I'm okay. Alright, let's check it out. Third perk is Keen. Oh man, not that great, but that is a pretty solid rapier. I mean, Leeching Flurry on the weapon itself is insane. Isn't it like over 50%? 46%. I'm sure in 625 it's about 50% lifesteal. We're about to hit the faction token limit again. These Tempest quests give you more XP than any of the other mutation quests. It's like 1k more tokens per quest. So what we're going to do like usual is pick up some more Grand Runes of Holding for future satchel rolls. and then we can turn in our quest and not waste any tokens. 8.3k for one quest. I think it's like 7.3k for other dungeons if I'm not mistaken. You have reached the weekly limit to enter This is my 25th mutation for the week. Oh my god, I get so carried away when I heal this dungeon. I have so much fun using Orb of Protection, dude. This is my 25th Tempest for the week. We did all of our dungeons. I didn't even get a chance to use this sword. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know this was my final mutation for the week. There was still 2 days left for the mutation, and it's Tempest, which is the slowest one. It's like 42 minutes a run, so I just assumed. I guess I was putting in more hours than I thought. Alright, this is the last one of the week, ending on a nice gold run. Let's see if we can get the Isabella's Greaves or the Gaze. Come on. Dude, Sapphire Gypsum. Oh yeah, this is only my second run of the day. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, we didn't get any other pieces of the Isabella set other than the gauntlets. That's kind of disappointing. It's a super rare set. Empowering Leaping Strikes and Lost Bane. Come on, just give me the Angry Earthbane sword. I'm actually going to keep that. That's pretty nice. And overall, I'm pretty impressed with the player selection on this server. I think I got 20 gold runs, 4 silver runs, and 1 bronze run. So, especially for Tempest, that's a really good distribution. I'm happy with that. Just for some context on how much loot you actually get from Tempest, check out how many infused armor scraps I have. 73 from doing those 25 runs, and they're worth 26,000 armoring XP each. If you were to do 25 of any other M10 mutation, I'm pretty sure you would get between 40 and 45 armor scraps. That's what I gather from doing the mutations week after week. So it seems that Tempest is about double the loot of any other mutation. So if you have the time in the week, I would highly recommend doing Tempest over the other mutations. Even though it is more annoying, it's a much longer dungeon, but you get way more loot in there. Now let's see how many aptitude crates this gets us. We're definitely going to get 2. I'm just not sure if we're going to hit the 3rd. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, we almost hit the 4th. This is a lot of cooldown mats. And with this tier 3 crate, we have a chance at getting a piece of the armoring outfit, so we'll open that last. We got some Asmodium. Some more Asmodium and pattern, come on. I mean 10 runic leather, that's really, really good. No pattern, sadly, but good amount of cooldown materials, I guess. And I mean, it's free. Dude, we're over 600,000 Umbral Shards. I think we have like 630,000. I'm just gonna store them. They're taking up too many unique item places. I only have 49 free item slots because of all these Umbral Shards. What the heck? So we'll take out the Gypsum. I'll keep that, but the rest of these Umbral Shards gotta go. We're up to 200 Gypsum Orbs too, by the way. Well, like, probably like 220 something with all this Gypsum. Look at all these shards, dude. We're definitely gonna hit 1 million before I know it. Wow, that is without doubt the most interesting Outpost Rush cache I have ever opened. We got 2 unique named items and a legendary life staff. This Gripping Rhyme, which is upgradable, I forget the 3rd perk, but these are both unique OPR weapons. I didn't even know you can get more than 1 per chest opening. The 3rd perk on this Warhammer is Chain Ice, I'm pretty sure. It's not a bad Warhammer, especially for stat padding. Now let's check out this life staff. Ew, it's terrible. Regardless, that has got to be a mega rare to get 2 named items and a legendary from 1 cache. Hey, we got the Sword of the Champion on PvP track number 12. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I'm just doing some more Outpost Rush because, to be honest, I don't really know what else to do right now. I finished my mutations. You know what I would really like to do is go harvesting, but all of my storages are full. They just literally don't let me play the game that I want to. I think they honestly need to like 10 times the storage we can hold because like I would really like to go stock up on like some hemp or something right now. I just don't have anywhere to put it. Okay, honestly, that's not that bad. I didn't record it because there was no legendary in the crate, but we got a Conqueror's Justice from an OPR crate. Strength, Con, Vicious, and Empowering Leaping Strikes. This is a pretty good all-purpose sword. I'm gonna keep this. It guarantees that I have at least Empowering Leaping Strikes no matter what I'm doing. So today is October 17th, and it looks like Brimstone Sands is going to be released tomorrow on the 18th. So the next video will feature a ton of Brimstone Sands content, along with something I'm going to start working on right now. We're going to be ending this episode here. I have one more thing that I want to do before Brimstone Sands, and I think I have enough time to do it. Although I can never be sure. It depends on how populated the harvesting routes are. Because I am an Ironman, time frames on this game are always subject to change. But I'm going to go start working on that goal. You'll see what that is next episode, hopefully with some good loot from Brimstone Sands. Thank you for watching. If you made it all the way through, comment rune glass gems. That's a hint for you. And I'll see you guys in the usual 3 or 4 days in Brimstone Sands.